Achieving perfect poop of your doggy. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell to get latest updates and more videos like this. We all do it. Dogs, cats, and people. It's a natural and expected part of life. There are occasions, though, when the amount or frequency of your dog's excrement is out of the ordinary. Understanding healthy dog poop proclivity will help you recognize when something is out of the ordinary, when they are most likely to poop, and what to do if your dog is having trouble going. How many times should my dog poop each day? The amount of times your dog should poop in a day depends on a variety of things. These factors include their height, weight, nutrition, degree of activity, number of walks taken, and age. The majority of dogs poop between 1 and 5 times per day. Puppies and elderly dogs who consume tiny meals frequently may be on the higher end of the range. Depending on the nature of their problems, dogs with health problems may poop more or less. Most dogs are creatures of habit, and they will develop a schedule in which they will poop at the same time each day. Keep track of how much or how little your dog is pooping and talk with your veterinarian if you have any concerns. The vet may inquire about your dog's food and exercise to determine whether or not this is healthy for him. When do dogs normally poop? The regularity of some dogs' bowel movements could be used to set a clock. Expect him to need to poop 8 to 12 hours after their previous meal has been digested. Mornings and evenings are the best times for many dogs. But the truth is that every dog defecates in a unique way. It's natural for them to go at whatever time they usually do. Try taking your dog for a stroll if they aren't getting down to business. Because exercise causes food to pass faster through the big intestine, most dogs poop more easily when they go for a walk. You might also try matching them with a cue like, "Go poop," to promote their bowel motions. It's not uncommon for your dog to have to poop at inconvenient times, just as it is for humans. This could be due to stress, or it could simply be due to how much food they got at their last meal. Expect your dog to require an extra walk to relieve themselves if they have consumed more food than usual or items that are not part of their regular diet. Then how can I identify if there's something wrong with my dog poop? Okay, let me explain to you. Your dog may poop once a day, while your neighbor's dog defecates 5 times a day, but what factors go into defining each dog's regular bowel movement frequency? One or more of the following factors may influence the number of poops a day. Number 1. Constipation or blockage. Constipation could be indicated by a decrease in the number of times your dog poops in a day. Constipation is a condition in which your dog does not go to the bathroom at all. It can be caused by things like dehydration, not receiving enough fiber in the diet, or not getting enough exercise. Constipation can be caused by anal gland problems or digestive tract cancers in rare situations. Long-term constipation can cause serious issues including systemic infection, shock, organ failure, and death. So if your dog hasn't pooped in a few days, you should take him to the vet. Number 2. Intake of food. Everything that goes in has to come out. Expect more excrement today if yesterday your dog ate additional dog food. If your dog has been fasting, though, their defecation frequency will also be reduced. Number 3. Doggie is still young. It's no secret that puppies need to go to the bathroom more frequently than adult dogs. It takes time for the muscles to grow that allow kids to control their bowel motions and hold them in for longer periods of time. Furthermore, pups are fed more frequently than adult dogs. As a result, they will poop more frequently. Adult dogs are on the other end of the age spectrum. Adult dogs may require more frequent pooping than adult canines. This could be due to a loss of control over their sphincter muscles or a digestive system that is less efficient than it was when they were grown-ups. Number 4. Fiber. Fiber is a vital part of bowel movement health. Because fiber is indigestible, it adds weight to the digestive tract, making it easier for the gut muscles to transport food through. As a result, the more fiber in your dog's diet, the more bowel movements he or she will have. If you ever switched your dog on a diet meal to help him lose weight, you may have noticed an increase in the regularity with which he pooped. Number 5. Your doggy is stressed. When your dog is stressed or frightened, he or she may poop more or less frequently, or even have diarrhea. Bringing home a new rescue, traveling with your dog, and any shift in their schedule, such as if you obtain a new job and are homeless or your timetable is changed, are all examples of situations when you might observe this. If you have a new kid, a new housewife, or even a new house, your dog may get stressed. If your dog's digestive troubles don't improve in a few days, you should consult a veterinarian or a dog trainer to help them cope with their stress and feel better. Number 6. Dog is sick. Our dogs, like people, can become ill if they consume anything poisonous. Your dog's excrement can be irregular due to eating something off the sidewalk, digging in the trash, or even picking up a stomach bug that is circulating around. If your dog's symptoms persist after 24 hours on a bland diet, you should consult a veterinarian. Your dog's doctor may request a stool sample to determine the source of the disease and administer the appropriate therapy. What should I do if something like this happens to my dog? While diarrhea or excessive defecation are prevalent in doggy pooping habits, the converse is also typical. Constipated dogs may require some extra assistance from their owners to get their plumbing back up and running. If your dog is constipated, consider temporarily or permanently increasing the amount of fiber in their food. Canned pumpkin, wheat bran, or metamucil, which is suitable for puppies, can easily be blended with dry or wet food. Increasing exercise is another approach to oil the gears. Physical activity helps food move more swiftly through the digestive tract. If neither of these changes solves the problem, there may be a more significant issue at hand. Inflammation of the ducts of the anal sacs is common in dogs, making it difficult and painful for them to poop. Your dog's anal sacs may need to be emptied if you've spotted them scooting on their back. The anal glands can be expressed by both veterinarians and groomers to unblock them. Other treatments, such as dog-safe laxatives, enemas, suppositories, or a prescription diet, might be provided by a veterinarian to ease chronic or acute constipation. If your dog is still not pooping after increasing fiber and exercise, consult your veterinarian for advice. How can you tell whether your dog has a properly formed poop? The ideal poop. All canines are unique, much like us people. Their toileting habits are also distinct. With this in mind, it's critical to get to know your puppy as soon as possible and learn what's usual for them. You'll be able to spot any changes in their stools this way. While there may be minor variations depending on the dog, our healthy dog poop chart highlights a few elements to look for in healthy dog feces. Number 1. Color. Your veterinarian will look for healthy brown-colored feces that resembles a Tootsie Roll. The bile that your dog's digestive system utilizes to break down the food they eat gives healthy stool its dark hue. The color of your dog's fur may vary depending on the food he or she eats and how well hydrated they are. If your veterinarian notices black stool, possible upper GI tract bleeding, stool with crimson streaks, possible lower GI tract bleeding, or stool that is gray or yellow like clay, pancreas or gallbladder difficulties, they may be concerned and order additional tests to discover the exact cause. Number 2. Consistency. Many of us don't like to think about what's inside the plastic bag we're holding when cleaning up after our pets. However, it's crucial to think about the consistency of your dog's poop when you pick it up, as this could indicate additional problems. When scooped up, healthy dog excrement should be compact, moist, and keep its shape. If your dog's poop is runny or watery, it could be a symptom of digestive distress, perhaps they ate something they shouldn't have. Similarly, if your dog's excrement is overly hard or dry, he or she may be dehydrated or constipated. Make an appointment with your veterinarian if you detect a change in your dog's feces consistency. If you've recently changed your diet, don't be alarmed if your stool changes in the first few days. If things haven't calmed down after 2 weeks, revisit the situation. Often, it's a case of overfeeding. If you're not sure how much to feed your dog, try our feeding calculator for a general estimate. Reduce the amount you feed and see if that helps. Number 3. Poop content. While your veterinarian does not expect you to dig through your dog's feces, someone on their staff will. Fur, foreign materials, and parasites, including worms, are among the items they're hunting for. Because your dog defecates outside, it's critical to obtain a fresh sample that hasn't been affected by pests or other contaminants. There should be no coating on your dog's excrement. You should be able to effortlessly pick it up from the ground or grass with little to no mess. Number 4. Large intestinal irritation, or diarrhea may be indicated by a mucus covering on your dog's stool. It's possible that a small bit of blood in your dog's stool is due to straining. Call your veterinarian if you see it more than once. Number 5. Dog's poop size. It goes without saying that the size of your dog's poop is proportional to its size. A Yorkshire Terrier will never produce as much feces as a Great Dane. But, in general, your dog's excrement should be about the same size as the meal amounts they're eating. When it comes to dog poop's size, the most important thing to check for is any obvious fluctuations. Larger than normal dog poops could indicate that your dog's food isn't being digested properly, and they aren't getting the nutrients they need. Smaller poops, on the other hand, could indicate a loss of appetite owing to illness or an obstruction in the digestive system. The most important thing to remember about your puppy's excrement is that it is directly influenced by their nutrition. Make sure your dog eats food that is intended to aid digestion. Our dog and cat food is made with gut-friendly ingredients, like slippery elm and probiotics, the key to the perfect poop. Regular exercise, a stress-free environment, and a well-balanced diet should keep your dog's digestion in check, saving you from cleaning up even messier messes. Normal defecation should never be tough or painful. If you find this video helpful, share this to your family and friends. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell for latest updates. Thanks for watching.